Bin. Right, usual stuff. Get started. I'm going to go top up my tea, and then I will be right with you. Yeah, dump. There we go. Right. Stop the music because we're now into thing. Right, let's get the desktop going. Bump. There we go. Okay. Right. Yeah, it does come up with that. Okay. Live or... Listen, no one's there. Let's go into Miss McLeod's room. Right. How long have I got? 19. I've got plenty of time. Okay, right. Techniques. Haphazardly in the margins. Control one dreams. Yeah, she was all about lucid dreamings. Yeah, that's fine. Comfortable place. This will ease the drifting into sleep. Fire's nice. But best that's what all the fireplaces are on. A few techniques to stay awake. One item is circled. Musical tracks. Blah blah blah. Right, we know about that. It's fine. Our journal. What is she saying? Right. Something about Evelyn Dean. To herself, of course, to see that Miss Dean no longer means to threaten us. Oh, okay. Though she absolutely cannot. If we are discovered doing such a thing, it would just be a scandal upon scandal. I will find a husband instead. So if Miss Dean does make public what she knows, it will hold low weight. Okay, yeah, so we figured as much that they are in a relationship. That's fine. It might not even be so terrible. I can hope, at least, can I not? This one, right. Here marked off. Rudy, Scarrett, Walter Blake. Three of which are marked off. Rudy Callahan, Michael Scarrett, Walter Blake. And I guess the bottom one was Amira is not marked off. Yeah, we knew about that. The last few days have been terrible. I feel so vulnerable not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. I just know Dean is behind it. So I'm going to ask Dara for help. We knew about that. Didn't want to worry him, but he'll have something for this, surely. Thank goodness he's here. Now, Mr. Dean, Mr. Hunter for help. Okay, we knew about that, and then that Saturday thingy. Yep, the changing room, fireplace, but hopefully no one will disturb us. I'll find some way to excuse myself from dinner. Sorry, no. Well, we knew about that. Okay, we fortunately bumped into that one, which was quite funny. Very fortuitous. Right, no shoes there. Small shoes. Okay, I'm not gonna... Well, maybe I should. Oh. This book. Oh, we've got here. Oh, a photograph. Oh, it's cute. Her and Miss McLeod and Mr. Hunter. Taken some time ago. Have this. Must be close. That's nice. Tarot deck. A Protestant cross. We know that. And okay, well, we knew that exists. Right. I don't think we hold fast. I don't think we have that yet, so that's fine. Well, let's just take that for the small feet. So we know it's not her. That's fine. It's all relatively fine because we think we know who it is anyway. So on we go into Miss Loud's room. Oh, a shrine. Let's see. Candles, petals, offerings of food and money. It seems to be a shrine. A photo of her wedding day is in the drawer. Then a death photo of the same man. She's not old enough for either to be very long. Feel that she still mourns his passing. Yeah, which makes sense. Medium, okay. Okay, we're not going to see anything there. Fine. Just stationery. Crumpled paper says, last time you were home you'd picked up some of that Scottish girl's ticks. Maybe some practice before your schooling goes to waste. Well, family do not approve of the Scottish girl. A Bible. Okay, I think that... Oh, let's see, journal? Journal, here we go. Ah, there we go, so that'll be the code. Okay, marriage plans. Found details of marriage plans in Victoria's journal. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try and talk to her about anything remotely sincere. And all for what? Damn Evelyn Dean, not an ounce of conscience in her, and now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here, if this course is not altered, but Ivy has made it very clear she does not want me to do a thing. So I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she is confused just enough that she won't see what I'm going to attempt. Okay. Oh, so she has messed with her gift. Okay. Similar dose here will soften her ability. Just a while. I can see this done. God forgive me. Okay. 34525. So we think that is. It's not a date. What is it? Well, we know what it is now. Does marry. I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Well, ancestors, sometimes I wish I had not wasted this Western freedom. Not tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstances. Okay. No luck, damn it all. Dean has hidden whatever she has acquired in us. I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths she's gone to, just to make us miserable. What lengths I'm going to just to undo it. I hate this. I hate her. Is it too much just to be left in peace? That's all I want. At this rate, see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we will see how proud and austere she is then. If she has any heart at all. If she does not, I don't know what I'll do. Do something, I know that. Okay. Something scratched out. A scratched out note suggesting Mrs. Loud's problem would go away if Evelyn was to die. Looks like it says, in fact, I know full well what need to happen. Evelyn need to die. Okay, and then, this place. Just returned from the ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Ha. Still, I am shocked by this place. I've been washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest, I excused myself. But as she rose up, I knew it not to be true. Her body twisted in a natural way. She looked at me, though I cannot recall her face. She screamed. Oh, such a scream of anguish. I fell backwards, then I scrambled away. I noticed she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to the bathroom on another floor with great trepidation. All discovered. Okay. Right, again, we note about it. Psychology. The human mind. Just chest drawers. And still nothing of interest. Right, oh. Have written letter in which must now details what she thinks is happening in the manor. Talks a lot about how this place is cursed because they are not honouring their ancestors or themselves. They are careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it. Perhaps be taken more seriously. This life is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. Okay, right. They're implying it's in here somewhere. I will come back. We go to cross the road and do here. Oop. Oh, I don't need no enter. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Did we get a key, perchance? A letter claiming to have evidence of a romantic relationship between... Yep, okay. You need this little romantic indiscretion with Miss Loud not to come to light. And I could use the loyalty of a seer. Come talk to me, Ivy. We shall work something out. It's signed Edie. Okay, well, we knew that would be the case. Okay. Go back across to the other room. Right, feels like here somewhere. They're implying somewhere in here. The other... No. It's not on her person. It's likely somewhere in this room. Okay, well, first of all, let's go to one. Culprits. And here we go. Right, Miss McLeod's first. Right. We can rule her out, though. Right. I think we can rule the other one out as well, right? This all makes a lot more sense. Right. Boom. Is to find a husband, find a fiance to cover up her relationship with Mrs. Lau. No, yeah, I mean...
Miss McLeod means to cover up a relationship under fear of blackmail. I should find and confront her about this.
That makes sense. Not the actions they're taking, but the thing, right? But again, she knew Miss Dean beforehand, so we don't think that she sent the letter at least. So, oh, did we not? Scarlet box to get into this. Look to the bits. Oh, look under the bed. There we go. Damn it. Oh. Nice. It definitely gave me a lot of hints towards that one. There we go. And right. I want with this. I should have it at all. Documents. Okay. Put it along to Miss Dean. Okay. I doubt they were given to Miss Lau for safekeeping. Some drugs. Of quinine powder. Miss Lau have this. A ticket. Back, it's neatly labelled as belonging to one of Miss Dean. And the other cufflink. Do I not have enough on Miss Lau yet then? No. Okay, right. Oh, can I understand Mr. Hunter as well? Let's... Yeah, we can understand him. Right. Boom. Goal is to protect Miss McLeod. Oh. No. So, to protect Miss McLeod from harm. Is he trying to bind Miss Dean? Got you.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Dean just before she went missing. I should find...
Okay. Now, I think... Yes, they're in there, so we can speak to them there. Where is Dara? Is he... courtyards, or... We don't know where Dara is. That's the problem. Walled garden, no. Right, maybe we'll just find him on the way. But let's go and speak to Ivy first, so we know where Ivy is. We shall also speak to Thingy about the poison while we're at it.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Let's confront her. Find your fiance, cover your relationship.
Shush! Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Dean has her evidence, we are not safe. We will be ruined if she decides to share it. So, all I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... I don't want to talk about it. Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please.
I'm a good Christian man, though.
We will be doomed.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Dean doesn't succeed in driving us apart. Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them. There is no other way to be free from that horrible woman's grasp.
So, find and return the blackmail material. Doc?
Hello?
Like to discuss Quinone. Queen. She asked. So, yes, I know, Quinine. Got my hands on some, but it was too late.
That's all.
Farewell.
Let's look up quinine. Extracted in China from bark on a tree. It was used in South America as a treatment for malaria and fevers. Irish trade networks quinine became commonplace in Irish medicine as a general fever remedy. It can be purchased from chemists and apothecaries in premixed tincture tonics as well as pill powder. It's often sold in small quantities without need for prescription. Due to its dreadfully bitter taste, it is recommended to mix with water. Consumption. In high doses, side effects include dizziness, numbness, and dulling of the senses. In severe cases, it can cause nausea, confusion, and temporary blindness. Quinine remains preferred option for many, as its side effects are less harmful and addictive than the opioid alternatives. Has been regulated since 1868, along with opiates and other things. High doses of quinine can still be obtained. Yada. Okay. So I need to find Dara. Let's go back. So the action for her, right?
Hello, Mr.
Okay.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Let's go see if I can find Dara. Maybe he's in the basement. So I might check the basement if he's not out here. Let's check out. We'll go around into his stables area. Doesn't say he's in the stables, but we'll see. Okay, to the basement. Just check, they've not added him in. They're in the drawing room. Oh, what? Let's check timetable. What's on right now? Nothing's on right now. We'll have the silent dinner, which will be my chance to go and speak to the boy. Ah, there he is. Hello. Doc, right.
Mr. Ward.
Let's confront him. Right. Your goal is to bind Miss Dean, to protect her from harm.
That's about it. This whole event is bad news. That Dean woman is worse. There's nothing I wouldn't do for Ivy, you know. A spell to keep her safe is nothing at all. And it's not like it'll do Miss Dean any harm. I've no interest in that. Not once Ivy is fine and well. But there's only so much I can do. If you're looking into everyone's business, look, you make sure Ivy is safe again and I'll break my charm. You have my word. Just make sure whatever effect is being put on Ivy is lifted, and I'll lift mine on Miss Dean. If Miss Dean has bound Ivy's vision in some way, then she'll have to have put the components for it somewhere. That's how binding works. Same as with Matt. I took this key from her one day, when she was out horse riding. It looks like it belongs to the manor. Might it unlock something in those catted? You'll have better luck than me.
Okay, perfect. Right. Okay, we're getting there. Actually, I'll go this way. So we know which thing in the catacombs that'll open. Hopefully that then gives us the evidence. But yeah, I'll go outside then, into the ballroom. Hopefully I can get into the ballroom. I better be able to get into the ballroom. It'd be devastating if I couldn't get in. Right. Into the catacombs. I think it's all the way up here. This one? No. Which one was it? This one here, is it? Enter. Right. Miss R. Hunter's keys open the cell. But what was Miss Dean doing in here? In here, I don't see it. Damn, okay. Maybe I now speak to... Okay. Actually, I mean, let's enter. Okay, right. But we leave. I can just run straight forward, can't I? Doesn't matter. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go to the library. And then we'll see if probably Miss Lau knows anything about it. Oh, who else could I speak to about the let's go evidence? This. Who else? Oh, they might know. Oh, Doctor. Where was he? For there and there now. Okay.
Hello.
No, okay.
That's all.
Farewell, Miss.
Damn it, okay. How else do I know where they are? It's not gonna help. Has it caused a rift between the two of them? Whose is this? It's this thing. Do we know where Mr. Callahan is right now? Let's see. No, okay. Let's go and check in the ballroom. Or the drawing room, sorry, not the ballroom. Maybe also check the bar. What have we got in here? No, okay, right. Let's check the bar. Yeah, here. Don't you look at me like that, buddy. How much time have I got? Can't have much. 51. Okay. Aha, there we go. Doctor.
Mr. Ward.
I wish to see if you know about this. Much about quinone powder. Well, supposed to say. Used for another reason. It can cause temporary blindness, confusion, dulled senses, unless a person is chasing that kind of thing.
I have
Okay.
to be well.
What do I... Okay. Right. No, not her. Find and return the blackmail material, right? Miss Lau. What are the drugs for? We know what the drugs are for. I don't understand. What am I missing here? We read a thing that says she was going to use the drugs to stop, to blind thingy so she couldn't see what she was going to do. I know what the drugs do. She explicitly spoke about the... Yeah, is it not here? So is it? Here, right? Does my, I think it's a sign with my husband, sometimes wish the Western freedom. Okay, that was that one. Here, maybe. Oh, we're not, okay, not gonna. Cannot find it, it's not in her room. But look at the lengths he's gone to, just to make us miserable. What lengths am I going to just undo it? I hate this, I hate her. That's all I want. At this rate, there's the other recourse and to confront her. Right, yes, we know about that. Blah, blah, blah. And this is about the place. Washerwoman and stuff, right? Okay, I'm going to go back to the library. And because I'm short on time, I might actually save before I do this examination. Only because I kind of know where the people I want to speak to are right now. I want to get as much information and try and close this out as possible. But let's save. Empty slot. Right, talk. Right.
Hello.
Discuss evidence. Blackmail letter. Boom. Okay. Quite close. Yes, some of you are very, very close if you catch my meaning. I don't appreciate. Fuck off.
That's all.
Farewell.
I reloaded that way.
Hello.
This. How's that? I have the key. Where did it go? Mr. Ward, you've been toyed with enough for a lifetime. We share an inclination for room searching, do we? Fine. Miss Loud. I have business with Evelyn Dean. I won't ask you why you were sneaking my room. So if your business is Miss Dean, because, it is, isn't it? She's everyone's damn business. You might be interested to know that the cufflink you likely saw with this finding of yours belongs to Mr. Coventry. Or you might want to stick your nose into his affairs and leave mine well enough alone. That is useful to know. We've already spoke about that.
That's all.
Farewell, Mr.
Hello, Mr.
I'll let you be.
I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. Alright. So for Miss McLeod, I've got to find the blackmail material. Right. We've done this. We know about the rift. Can I discuss? Not that. Not that. Can't discuss the cufflink. I've got her key. Current focus, what the drugs are. We know what the drugs are for. The drugs are to blind her from the second sight. Is it that I need to find the mixing bench thing that we're talking about? Oh yeah, I talked to her about that.
Hello,
See.
Mr.
No, that's going to help.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Can I talk to Dara about the... Dara will care about this stuff. Let's speak to Dara. Let me see again. He was here. Hopefully he's not moved.
Mr. Ward.
Fuck's sake, that's not helpful.
Right. Mr.
No. None of this helps, mate.
Right, yeah.
Really not helped me at all. Okay. We know her second sight is being blocked by the quinone. I don't understand why it's not made that connection already. What was his? Oh, let's do his investigation. Use the key. We know what it's for. It's for the catacombs. Act. By Miss Dean, he has given me a key he took from. Will help overcome cause Miss Dean has caused her. Miss Dean hasn't done any harm at the moment. That was Miss Lau, who's trying to kill somebody with it. Let's check this again. Not the intent to harm. It's Lau's diary. Let's see. Okay, we'll go back to her room. Maybe I missed something in her room this time round. I didn't. First floor, go on second floor. Done. That's Mr. Covington's room. Bloop. There's a quick check in Mr. Covington's room. We know where the counterpart is. Dingy, you're dumb. We know where the counterpart is. Enter Miss Lau's room. Half-written letter. Thinks it's happening in the manor. Secured ancestors. They are careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. Blah blah blah. I think it's right. The documents appear to belong to Miss Dean. Given to Mrs. I doubt they were given to Miss Lau for safekeeping. Okay. That's look at drugs again. I'm sure. Where did we read this? Cufflinks. Simon Coventry. Look. A dagger. What would Miss Lau want with this? Why does she have it at all? Not in the poetry, not in the psychology, not in there. Not there. I don't want to look at the clothes in case it is nothing. Then we looked in this. Damn it, there was something about the quinone blocking her sight, and I don't know where I read that again. I literally just read it. It's not in the stationery. Crumpled letter. That's about her family, that's fine. Wasn't in there. Not going to be in the Bible. It's not in the poetry book. Nothing in the chest of drawers. Okay, let's go across the other room then. I'm sure it was in the journal, but at least that's the one that makes the most sense. Clearing. Don't come to life. Signed ED. Right. Yeah, we need that. Oh, there we go. Right. Appears this water has been drugged and the residue seems similar to what was in the bag of Miss Les. Could this be the blackmail somehow? Okay, there we go. Fine. Okay, 5 minutes to hopefully solve all of this. Right, you two. Okay. We knew this. I think. Right. Goal is to save her relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging her so she can hide Miss Dean. Doesn't seem right. Can't be it. Oh. Rob, this thing. There we go.
Mrs. Lau intends to get blackmail material from Miss Dean at any cost. I should find and confront her about this.
Talk. Right.
Hello?
Confront. Save your relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging her so you can rob Miss Dean.
Please, would you keep your voice down? I am not proud of this. I do not... Oh, God, I don't want to be doing this. This whole thing is repulsive. I tried to find the material Evelyn somehow has. Do you understand? But I couldn't find it. There didn't seem much option to me then. I don't want to think what I might have to do. But the more I consider my options, I realize that if Ivy knows what I'm doing, she can't. I can't inflict her with it. I can't. doubt I'm sinning against her, Mr. Ward. I have no illusions of that. My hope is that it is the lesser of the evils I must subject her to. So you're right, of course. I have seen you asking questions. Your
Okay.
business is other people's business, I gather.
In cases like this, sometimes I wish it wasn't.
You think I don't hear myself? How horrendous this all is? I do not want to be here, Mr. Ward. Considering these things, I am doing what I think is best for Ivy. As for Miss Dean, you know I've not yet met with her, don't you? I meant to, but she never showed. Despite what I think I might have to do, I haven't hurt her. And I won't have to consider her anymore at all if perhaps you could make good use of this. Could you retrieve what Miss Dean has on us?
Oh, what have you
I
got?
believe she stashed it where she's made a mark on this map, but I cannot tell where this is. It does not match anywhere I found on the grounds. Perhaps you, with your keen eye and wandering spirit, might know where it leads. Then
I do.
it can all be over. A little mercy on us, sir, please. I do not deserve it, but Ivy does. And for all her sins, I do not want to hurt Miss Dean. Do it for their sake, if not mine. I only want to be left in peace. That all this might be between myself and Ivy, and no one else. That would mean the world.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so back to the catacombs. Hopefully that is the information we now need. And this would be a three-way set of dominoes that gets knocked down, hopefully. It better not be like, oh, it takes 10 minutes to go and do this thing. No! Dig faster, Declan. Declan, dig faster. Enter. Right. Hidden at the far edge of the cell. Looks like that button there. Boom. There's one. Okay. A loose brick, and there was something inside. Is that the only evidence? Okay. Loose brick, something inside. Okay. We're getting there, Toto. I still don't understand your motives, sir, but we'll be back to speak to you in a second once I've knocked all the dominoes down. Hopefully. I feel getting these three to not turn up is the best action. Talk.
Hello?
I've managed to gain access to the room in the catacombs, as you requested. I found this stashed away there.
Oh, my goodness! You actually did it? I'm very grateful, Mr. Ward. We must tell Ivy right away. Mr. Hunter too. He's been very concerned about Ivy. I suppose I'll have to come clean to her too. I hope she understands why I did what I did.
Probably she will. I think she will get it. We're close. We are
For
close.
all that trouble. I suppose she really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
I could cry.
No need for that now, lass. You're alright. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? Well, while that sight of yours is coming back, we'll have both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that seance. I have a bad feeling about that one.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
There's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
Dara!
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks. One day, I hope to repay you.
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
But, Ivy, I do have to talk to you. I need to apologize. You should know everything.
We'll leave them to that. That's their tiff to have.
I'd better get back to my duties. I'll leave you be.
Yes, I think myself and Victoria have a lot to discuss now. Thank you both for your help.
Boom, that's 3 people. They should be protected from the seance, though. Right, Miss McLeod will attend the seance, but under protection of Mr. Hunter's ward. Having dispensed the blackmail material gathered by Miss Meeting, she is now free to live in peace with Miss Lau. Bump. Alright, Miss Lau will attend the seance, but she'll be protected by the thing. Happy with her relationship with Thingy. Will attend the seance under protection of the charm he made. Has done all he can to protect Miss McLeod from the whims of Miss Dean. Boom. Right. 3, so that probably means we're now down to 1 person left. Oh yeah, there we go. Right. Maps, catacombs. Nope. Well, let's unlock his stuff. Bump. Have we done hers? Hers we did. Bump. There we go. Right. Okay. Again, it absolutely could still be him. Could still be her. He is the one that is currently. So these are 3 left that have something about them. Right, let's boom. Save. New slot. See if I can speak to this guy about the cufflink. He's the only one left that I really have not much here. So finally lock it. Yeah, Master Blake. So that'll be the bits I'll be doing next. Let's see if there's anything I can talk to him now about.
Mr.
Oh, yeah, discuss evidence. Anything I've discovered in my evidence? No. Okay. Lives in a private residence at the East Wing, I believe. I saw him once being wheeled through the grounds, but that was only from a distance. I'll admit it was lackluster, but not used to people, a bit of a recluse. At such a young age, that is understandable. Anything else in here we want to talk about? No, probably not.
Good and
2 cents. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze. Giant sneeze. That's just anything we want to discuss with him. Let's see. Let's answer about the seance contract. We have money at a time like this, but talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed. But for events so important as this one, I will only have the best. And the seance is that important. Not figured it out by now. The expense, the people, the distance they've come. Most important nights in history. Now we'll look at the last one. Is everything alright? Riding onto the event. Once it is done, it will be nice to return to the way of things and relax for a spell. And we can't do that.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
So we're off to the silent dinner. Right. Let's wander along to the dinner place. And then I'm going to take a break, top up my tea, and we're right back into it. So, except this, I will be slipped a key, and I'll finally get to speak to Master Blake. Hopefully. Right, let's sit here. Boom. Save. Overwrite this one. Boom. Right. Oh, sorry. Point. Right. Just I'll mute this for a second, and we'll go stand by. I'll be right back. Wham, wham, ba-da-ba-dum. And boom. That's up. Boop. That's that down. Done. Back to that. Boop. Resume. Right. Let's go. On to the silent thing. Duck.
Mr. Ward.
Silent dinner? Yes, I will
A
be.
reminder, sir, that the silent dinner is different to the other meals. Silent being the operative word here.
Gotcha.
No
That's fine.
talking, please. Unless you'd like to upset our
guests, and they're unnerved by staring, so none of that. Secondly, there will be no staff. We'll be having our own meal in the servants' hall, though of course your food has already been prepared. Thirdly, I've been told to impress upon you that this is a deeply spiritual event. If you feel the need to leave, that's fine, but don't disturb anyone. That should be all. If you'll...
Okay, perfect. This is great for me. Being able to get out and then go and speak to the young master. I have a seat set for Eamon. Oh, it says...
Ghosts?
Don't stare now.
Lord save me. I cannot get used to this. Laura? She returned for this, despite being freed. Mrs. Lau's husband.
Oh, I feel bad for Mr. Blake at the... Oh!
Is that Mary Blake? Why is she facing away?
Cold dead shoulder, yeah.
Alexander Quinn?
My brother, Eamon.
Eamon? I did not think that you could actually... Could have actually... I suppose I shouldn't stare. Varley said it upsets them. Then, I suppose, all there is to do is eat. What is this?
It's the key that we
There is
were
a key
promised.
here. The note reads, Blake residence now. Perhaps it's a good time to investigate, since the Marquess and most of the guests appeared.
Okay, perfect. It's going to send me straight away. Boom, right. Save over the very last one. Boom, here we go. Into the Blake residence we go. Right, basement. Go. Okay. Yes, I am. It's all boarded up. Oh, interesting. Scattered papers. Several and many pages are ruined from liquid being spilt. Gather mystics, seance will channel their life energy. Psychic jolt. When the veil is at its thinnest, open the portal. Wake the god from its sleep. Each letter S has been drawn in red ink. Oh. So a lot of alcohol, yeah, that's debris. Drafts of invites for a handful of participants only. Debris. Just look locked door. Yeah, the armor has been turned to face the walls. Oh. A defaced family portrait. Fresh skull. Okay, yeah. Another defaced family portrait, yeah. Okay, yeah, makes sense. the Blake family photo. Yeah. It did look quite similar, yeah. There are gates here. Why are they locked? A lab. Interesting. Another deface portal. Into the lab we go. Interesting. Lineage. It starts with 3 names from long ago. Eber, Amgan, Edamon. Works its way down to modern times. At the bottom, many names are struck out, but 2 are circled. Evelyn, Dean, and O'Finn. So they are of the thingy, the Milesians. The 3rd lineage has been erased after the name Granny Amarin. Yeah. The gate is sealed by 3 locks, each requiring the blood of Milesians to unlock it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Harnesses lightning. Cult. Attempt to marry the 2. Yep. Okay. Can't imagine what this represents. Okay. It's lost on me. And here we go. Right. And the text as a whole, but parts have been circled. Oh, let's look at this. So 74 53 was it? What was it? It was 74 53 26. 74 53 verse 26. Wife. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Scroll. Power of blood. Papers. Contraptions. Dark magic. Another skull, that's fine. What's this? The dilution of generations. A smear would not be enough to open the gate, not a drop could be wasted to ensure success. Then note, blood must be fresh, they cannot perish before. Okay, so they're both alive. You'd assume, because he needs them for the gate opening. Yeah, there we go. I figured as much as that would be what that is. Hidden door. Yep, that's fine. We figured that's what would happen there. Oh, at least I did it. Nope. Secret room. Oh, we're not touching anything in the shrine. We're just leaving it be. Matches, candles, yep. Back to the entrance hall. We've got to the other side of the grating. Blake history. An account stating that once he had taken the fort here, Edward Blake forced himself on the chieftain's daughter. Oh, so they've got thingy. intertwined with the people of this place. What happened to her after the birth? Letter P has been scrawled across on the page with red ink. It seems to map the Blake lineage as far back as Edward Blake, the man who built this place and planted his family here. It looks like one branch of the family has been erased. Cannot make out any names, but from this, they would be cousins of the Marquis. Okay. Is it Percival? Whatever the name was. Oh. Reveal end cap. Yeah, we've got to. As you encircled, it's the land of eternal youth, Irish afterlife. We will send that thing through the portal in exchange for Mary. The Y has been repeatedly circled in red ink. SPY. Spy? Oh, here we go. What's this? The note, please. Jonathan Blake and Walter Blake. Across the page scrolled. It must be. Oh, I'm wondering whether it is S, P, and Y. S, P, Y. So 16. Let's try that. It is worth a try, right? 16, 15, and then it's a 20. Maybe it doesn't go up that high. We'll have to see. We'll try that first, and if not, we'll go hunting in the rest of the stuff here. Nothing we find here, right? Let's. Okay, we can do that, right? So 16. So. All the way down to 15. And then seven, 8, 9. Nailed it. Okay, take the contents. And this, a stone with a hole carved in the center. Why would they be in the safe? These hexagons will keep us safe during the seance. Make sure Walter has one. I'll take one too. Add the slides. Oh, I'll get my notes again. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I wonder. Now we're going to try and open it. Well, I've done this before, right? How did I do this? Use. There we go. That was an easier one, yeah. Start with that. And here is the boy a vampire? We've heard about vampires before. Well, over a new slot. Let's go. We get to meet Walter. Somebody's coming. Oh.
My boy,
Oh, okay.
it is time. I know this is hard for you. But think of your mother. Your sacrifice will bring her back to us. And bring you back to me. Your chair gone. Your voice restored. You will not be dead for long. I promise.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs. They're ready for you at the seance.
Yes, of course.
What on earth?
Oh, young master, you look so smart. His mother would be so proud.
What the fuck is going on?
She will be, yes. We had best get moving. Time, as they say, waits for no man.
The chair was empty,
Yeah, the frick is going on?
but both the Marquess and the housekeeper spoke as if it wasn't. Were they under another spell? Is Walter Blake even real? Oh, he must be. I've seen his portraits in the manor.
I see a ghost. Right. Tales of a Little White Rabbit and the Value of Being Kind. Children's book. Each a biblical lesson. Looks completely untouched. Lying on the floor. It's just been read. Oh, let's don't nice stand. Nothing catches my eye. Stuffed bear. Well, God. Spotless alphabet blocks arranged to spell the word God. That looks as good as new. The painting of the mother. Cold, but they are fresh, prepared earlier today. Similarly, yeah. Riding horse. Yeah, these things are completely untouched. Okay. Strewn out as if they've been used, but absolutely untouched. Children's book. No doors. There's no toys or anything here. Okay. Wait 1 second. Now here we go. Right. We've used the Blake Resin key. We've done this. I think we're now done. Ghost. We've looked at the portrait already. Right. Here, more content. There's a glint of something missing from his expression. Hunger, sorrow, I cannot tell. The mother. Her expression is unhappy. Is he a doll?
The young master is here, but... No. Wait. This paint is different. It's fresher. Newer. Somebody has added him to the picture and altered the mother's arms to hold him. He isn't real. He is a fabrication that the Marquess and the staff seem to believe is real. But why?
It's not the only one. Why does... Again, this is like the vampire thing, right? Are they all drugged, maybe? Is it revenge by the... Again, slides, yeah. His son to do this. His wife sacrificed his son, but he isn't real. Did not see this coming.
Walter Blake seems to be a shared hallucination between at least the staff and the Marquess. But the paintings of him, they are very real. He has been freshly painted in over original paintings. It's a very good forgery. I only realized when I knew to look for it. How can that be?
Oh, culprit.
This level of replication, not just
That's Coventry.
here, but in all the portraits, suggests the culprit is an expert artist. I have picked up another. I wonder if there's anyone I could. And if not, what?
How do I now know who my killer or my thing is? It's not a real boy. There's some form. He also plans to leave all his money. Boom. Let's go back. Culprit. Where's the Oh, can I do the culprit through here? Maybe. Culprit. Can I? Oh. Which is not real. So X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X X. Again. Boom. Save. Empty slot. Evidence records, hedge maze. Oh, stop the seance, stop the ritual. Right, okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, okay, leaving is to the hedge maze, okay. Sweet. Okay, it's going to take me straight there. Great. I feel I've done what I can. Only person that could be hurt, though, is Mr. Coventry now, because everyone else is protected by something.
The circle is sealed. We call now upon the spirits.
Looks like they have begun. Yep. Okay, can I go anywhere? No, I can't go anywhere else, so I have to go straight forward. That's fine. There's an empty space here. Me. Oh, guess I'm standing again.
To come forth, be witnessed by us, be heard by us. Age posco. Nego te recusare.
Good lord.
Oh, what was that? Okay. Oh, that's Carmela, is it? Oh, well, she was going to die anyway, right? So. Oh, that's kind of creepy, all this. They'll be at the ritual, the gates, surely. There we go, magic doorway.
The energy goes this way. But how? My head.
Speak your name to enter.
It wants the
Culprit's name? Oh, Simon, yes.
Welcome, Simon.
A collection of papers, a birth certificate, and a journal. It's the birth certificate of a Henry Blake, who seems to be the older cousin of Jonathan Blake, the actual heir to the title and lands here. His father died when he was still a young lad. Rather than pass the title and lands to Henry, an attempt was made on his life by Jonathan Blake's father.
Oh.
Henry's mother took him and fled. She died soon after, leaving him alone in the world. All he had were his father's notes, the notes that resulted in his death. Among them, the sigil. He spent much of his life studying the occult to make sense of the sigil. And eventually, much older, he returned to the manor, armed with the understanding of the ground's secrets. He had adopted the identity of Simon Coventry, a man who had also recently lost his wife. Over this, he bonded with the Marquess, and used that to gain the access he needed to search the grounds. He found the chamber his father had died opening, and was able to get inside.
Okay.
That is where he discovered Guivenu, locked in a deep sleep. The God's dreams already coloured by the events happening around him. Coventry took advantage of this through prayer and something he calls his shrine of images. And Guivenu's dreams reshaped the minds of everyone around him into thinking there was a Walter Blake who's been crippled in the accident that killed his mother. Because to unlock the gate he needs Blake blood. It says here they are the last of the third Milesian bloodline. The Marquez will kill himself, thinking he both kills and frees his son. The God's dream can't force anyone to act outside of their interest. He couldn't be made to kill himself, but he could be tricked into doing it for the right reason. Then with Blake gone and the God freed, Coventry will ask for his reward, to have his youth returned. He will then take his place as the heir in the form of Walter Blake, the son with paintings, documents and mesmerized staff to vouch for him as the next in line to the title.
For mistakes he feared people would see through. Right on the back, yep. Finn recognized me. After all these years, he was only a child when I visited his camp seeking their wisdom. My own flesh and blood didn't know me. In hindsight, I was probably memorable enough, a wealthy outsider coming to ask of their god. I shouldn't have panicked and attacked him though. That was risky. Gah. But what if he outed me? Thankfully, I played in those catacombs as a lad and know all their secrets. I back snagged it today for it though. I have taken most of a bottle to ease the pain. By tonight, back troubles will be a future problem. This time, I will care better for my joints. The notes. Notes in the ritual found under Mistine's bed. Lanadum. Bottle of painkiller. It's empty. Now he's drugged up. The sigil looks like this. So it fell out the pile. Good for us to know. Oh, he's been sleeping here, is he? Bed with research materials. Let's come sleeping down here before the event. Tag says Mistine, so this is where it was brought. Yeah, we can. Lies Norman Blake, died in Church Cave Inn. I say he's buried as he lived alone. Scratched over. Okay. Oh, I mean... Open up, let's... Pow. There's more of them. Are they closing in on the church? I would assume so. Let's go in. The visual effect of it FOVing is pretty great. Oh, wow, okay. The Reverend, oh. Been murdered, okay. The fair inside the church. There's nowhere left to go now. Straight forward. We've got the release symbol from the priest though, so. The ritual. Coventry, Henry Blake. He's praying to the entity, to the smithing god Goibinu. It should be found out. Save again. Empty slot. He's got a sandwich. Good old sandwich. Let's look at the...
He seems to still be alive. I can't see. Miss Jean! I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
Now, Walter. No tears now. Not long to go. Mummy will be home soon. Thanks to you. A big, brave boy. This will only hurt a moment. Then Daddy will talk with the floating man and bring you and her back. Then we'll all be together again. One big, happy family. What are you doing here? I won't let you stop this.
Let's go. Bloop. Hopefully this will give me the hypothesis. No. We kind of worked out it was him. So that the paintings were already a pretty big giveaway. Okay, bump. Goal is to free the entity. So the rule of so that's from the ousted heir Henry Blake. Is there we go, let's see this. Yes, okay.
Simon Coventry is really Henry Blake, ousted heir of the Blake title and fortunes. He has returned with the intent of using magic to reclaim what was taken from him. I need to stop him.
Right, okay. Alright, back to the ritual. Okay, boom. I'd love to know if I could have protected and saved Miss Mantovani. I kind of feel like I couldn't, but maybe I just didn't try hard enough. So you cannot save your son. Your family, you've been tricked by Henry Conte so you can take over your... There we go. You trick my Hendrix, you can take over your ancestral home.
Fooled, but I would have all I could ever... Who was restraining me? And where is my son? Where is my boy? He should be here, shouldn't he? No. I thought. No. I didn't. They were not my
So what happened to his wife? Did his wife get murdered?
They were put there. There is no Walter. Just a cruel illusion. Oh, my boy, taken from me. And Mary, my Mary, she is truly gone. Never coming back. Who would make a man think such things? Have such hope? You're right. I have been fooled. By a relation I did not even know existed. Fooled by the only real flesh and blood that I have.
That is slightly what's harsh about this. I knew he was about to murder you.
Get off me, you fool! How could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son, only to take them from me.
Some lucidity, is it? I am only doing to you what your grandfather did to me. I should have been the Marquess of Doom. And I will be. Islam, Jonathan!
You will be nothing!
Oh, they're both killing each other. Oh, well. Into the soup. Oh, now here becomes the Marquess could not be saved. Determined to resurrect his wife at any cost, but he'd been tricked into nearly sacrificing himself by the ousted heir, Henry Blake, posing as Coventry. Okay. Right, now. Save. Empty slot. This will be interesting. Where is it? Release. Can I do this? Oh, let's see what I can do here. Let's go back. Is it learned? Documents learned, maybe. Sigils, there we go. So that one's open. We want release.
The Tuatha Dan and the Milesians faced off for the final time at the Battle of Tal'Tiu. After much death, a truce was called. They agreed to halve the land between them. However, the Milesians tricked the gods by claiming the top half, so the Tuatha De Danann went below ground through this here portal.
Okay.
We even stayed behind to build a lock for the portal that could only be opened again by him and the 3 Milesian leaders, using their blood. Once the portal was closed, he fell into a deep slumber, from which his dreams inspired those who lived here for millennia. Until war came to the land once again.
Oh.
Oliver Cromwell and his forces arrived, led in this region by Edward Blake. They killed those living here, the people Guivna had formed a bond with over the generations.
Oh, and the blood of the
Their blood
Milesians.
seeped into this chamber and tainted his dreams. He felt alone and scared. He feels alone and scared still. He just wants to go home to his people.
How do I get this one? I'm going for that one, right? To release his soul. If I can work out how to... let's go... Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. That's the one we wanted. Go. No, how do we do this? Oh, I know how to do this, right? So, right. We have gone for release. I think that's good ending, sends him home. Oh dear God, well. So there's nothing to do with vampires then. That seems like a fairly good ending.
So... this is where the man who saved my life spends his time.
You'll join me.
Yes. I think at the very least, I owe you a drink.
I still don't think she's a nice person. Blackmailing people.
Freed from the vase's curse, Miss Hisham became obsessed with seeking out other cursed items hidden across the globe. Miss Montavani's family were devastated with the news of her death, but at least her last wish had been carried out, and they were set for many comfortable years. Mr. O'Mara's angel led him deep into the unknown parts of the world. I never learned in search of what. With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was free to raise her siblings in safety. She supported them only by her earnings as a poet.
Oh, Miss Barbosa next, maybe? No?
Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost on her route home. She later turned the events of the manor into the acclaimed horror novel, Eldritch House. Mr. Hunter left the manor and spent his remaining years breeding champion horses for the MacLeod family. Mr. Doyle left Ireland to see the world. Free from his obligation, Mr. Dupre returned to New Orleans.
Is that Joyce?
With a newly opened mind, Mrs. Joyce accompanied him to the New World. Mr. Toussaint shared his account of the seance with his societal fellows, after which it was agreed he should spearhead a new department of supernatural investigations. He also published a paper, thoroughly correcting every element that Mrs. Darcy had embellished in her novel.
As he should.
Miss Callahan finally retired and passed the role of Dree on the Dr. Callahan. Mrs. Erickson destroyed all remnants of her magical persona and started a new life away from all things supernatural.
With her family lands returned to her, along with the Quinn fortune, Miss Barbosa began a new life in Ireland.
Mrs. Lau and Miss MacLeod retired to a cottage outside London. They never attended another mystical event. Mr. O'Finn went deep into the forest and was never seen again.
Sounds fitting.
Miss Murphy continued the studies she began under Miss Dean and used that power to create a better life for herself. With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to reunite with her daughter.
Oh, really?
Father Synod retired and spent his last few years exploring the forests of Ireland with his hound, Seamus. Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt Foundation, which set up schools and hospitals for the underprivileged. He is thought of fondly by those he helped. Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls.
That's a nice use of it.
Blake Manor.
Ooh, what was the one mystery I didn't solve? It's a good story, good ending. I like how it tied it all together. Dun, 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 dun. we'll go back and we'll try one of the other endings. I'm interested to know which mystery I didn't solve. I would like to see what the ending's like if I decide to go. We won't watch the full thing necessarily. Or maybe we will, but we'll skip through. But I want to see what happens if I open rather than release. I wonder what the purpose for the order is. Particularly because I don't think Evelyn Dean had too much of a part in this. Maybe I'm forgetting. Well, I'm glad that we didn't completely fuck it up with the timings at the end. So it's probably 20 hours took me to do that. Let's have a quick check. What's the usual timing on this? Yeah, okay. Yeah. 22 to 23, so that's about right for my completion. It definitely feels like it could have been quicker if I had... fucking hell. People achieving 75 hours for 100% completion. It's like, Jesus. Doesn't totally surprise me. I imagine there's tons of bits where you could end up asking a lot of questions and trying to find the loop of what to close it out. Oh, it's funded by the European Union. I'm interested to see where it was actually made. Given the focus on Ireland, I'm fairly true to locations like, again, not that it was hard to research, but Dundalk and stuff like that. Load in, end chamber, yes. Oh, that's fine. I just want to be here. And fun, I didn't realize you could do that. Load in earlier points in your timeline. Oh, right, yeah, let's use the dial. Hold, we'll skip, we don't need this.
The two-a-day down.
We just want to see the second ending. I say second ending.
You just...
Right, now let's say we were done. Oh, maybe it's... Do I have to... Exit quickly, right? Boom. What is this? It's open. It's this one. Fills me with a deep sense of sadness. The fear of being trapped. These emotions my own or belong to somebody else? Dread. But then it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. Well, we're gonna open because I feel like that would be if you didn't have the right I mean, this seems fine. Yeah, there we go. Open. Just leave it as is. Oh, oh, how do I... Oh, okay, yeah, this will be fine. So, nope, not that. There we go. Open. What sort of horrible situation do we release upon ourselves with this? We released all the gods. The Fae have come back for revenge. Yep, there we go. No, not the horse. Oh, well. Yeah, okay. Not too surprising that that was the bad ending. And then let's load game. Well, end chamber again. Skip out this. Let's close. This time it's just a sad version of this one, I imagine.
He just...
Oh, let's get quick. I want to check something quickly. Can I? No, okay. Must be how Comte seeded the idea into the god's mind to keep it in front and centre of his thoughts, so that present the dreams. We've read the minds of the staff and guess who trick onto everyone. Everyone's mind about Miss Dean's disappearance and her room. And how we clouded everyone's mind about Miss Dean's and her room, as well as the staff's minds. Wielded grief like a whip to a slave. I'm curious about what the toilets are like. And the bats. So locks that the Molestians used to seal the gate. Yeah. Go and make the other symbol. I don't know if there's anything else we want to, I would need to uncover. Right, but to close, So we'd want to do that. There we go, that looks like the, yeah. Oh, okay, damn it. Oh, no, no. So, no, okay, damn, right, so. There we go. Right, this is a sad ending. The betrayal of the... Feels like this is just a sad version of the other one. I don't know if it doesn't feel like there's any difference right now, but I stopped the ritual, but I didn't send the guy home.
This?
You'll
Yes.
Then we're skipping through because
freed from the vase's curse.
yeah, nothing changed there. Nothing changed there.
Mr. O'Mara's but the curse lifted. Miss Quinn was...
Yeah, she's going to raise her family.
Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost to her.
Yeah, drop that in the sea.
Mr. Hunter left the manor.
Raised horses.
Mr.
Traveled the
Dunn,
world.
free from with a newly up. Mr. He also published a paper. Miss
Oh, perfect there.
Mrs. Erickson. With her family lands returned to her. Mrs. Lau. Mr. O'Fit.
You went to the thingy, that's fine.
Miss Murphy continued the study with Miss Callahan's father.
Here's Seamus.
Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Scarrett did okay.
Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls. He kept the name Blake Manor.
Oh, no other impacts from the very sad, depressing ending. Okay. But there we go, and that will be it. Done, dusted. As I said, I had a good time. It was good. Great on that. Then we'll have to decide what we do for the next game. But with that, we will be off. thanks for watching, and again, I don't know if you're still there, Nick, but check out the straw poll to see if you have any suggestions on the next game. I don't think I put another in. I will happily take them though. But with that, I'm off.